top plays are back, and this is where you shine.
Will this be the year that your play makes the top plays vote? They're going to be out there grinding up to level 40, Alexis, and who knows, maybe they'll do something kind of nice, deserve some fanfare. If you do, submit it to us over social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow.
And remember, all plays featured on 2KTV receive a VC prize, so get out there and show us what you've got.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K. Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. The heavyweights for this team, Middleton and Giannis at forward. MP is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Cleveland, Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final, so that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
MP finds Antetokounmpo. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Okoro, averaging around 5 points a game. Antetokounmpo against Mobley. Antetokounmpo, the pass to MP. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
And what you love about the Cavs, on most nights, they take really good shots, Grant.
They do, B.A. I mean, I love the way they work the ball into the painted area. And even their guards are constantly penetrating, getting into the paint, creating for themselves and their teammates.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. His last outing, we saw him score 13.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Inside. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Okoro. Garland's got 5.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important. Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Rebound by Middleton.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. The 3 from Okoro. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavs will retain possession. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You take a look at Cleveland. No movement for them, maintaining their top 10 spot.
When I look at the Bucks, they understand how good they truly are. One of their biggest challenges, don't get complacent down the stretch.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Mobley finds Allen. Clock at 6.
Incredible defense from Middleton. I mean, maintaining good pressure on the shooter without fouling.
Mitchell against MP. Antetokounmpo outside. Over Mobley. The rebound by Allen.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
And there's the lob, and it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And when discussing Jared Allen, Doris, what's the thing you like most about his game?
Well, obviously, the defensive end of the floor, BA. Here's a guy that's going to try to contest absolutely everything.
And Milwaukee has possession. 4-point game. Mobley and Allen, the combo out front. Darius Garland is out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Strus in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Terrific rim protection impacting the shot.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Cleveland has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Garland against Connaughton. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by MP. Ahead, deflects the pass. Giannis throws it down.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Here's Garland. His last outing, he had 24 points. Rubio against MP. And Garland with the basket on the assist from Rubio. Garland's got 9.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP.
And that's a foolish pass. Plain and simple.
Jerome's checked in for Darius Garland. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Beauchamp comes in for Connaughton. Timeout called, Milwaukee. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out of footprint?
You know, BA, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
The open shot by Rubio. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, that's the way it works. Good call, good finish inside by Rubio.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to MP. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He finished with 19 points, and talk about a two-way player. He was phenomenal at both ends, and his effort helped end their losing streak. He'll be looking to inspire them with another win tonight.
Yeah, Ali, he put forth a commanding performance and led the charge for his squad.
Yeah, it's clear this guy is unafraid. He relishes the opportunity to take over for his team.
I think he's got to find the appropriate balance between not forcing it and not settling.
Here's Beauchamp. No points so far. Here's MP. No good. A bit long that time.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Stolen by MP. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. MP gets it to go through contact.
What you love there is MP absorbs the contact on the drive, stays focused, and finishes.
Tipped away. And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. And the Cavaliers making a change here. LeVert's check. And so it's Cleveland with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So on the floor for Milwaukee, Giannis and Lopez together down low. MP is out there with Drew Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward position. Sinks that one from the post. Middleton's got 9.
Yeah, scrappy play by Middleton. going up inside and forcing his shot past the coverage.
Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch. Ooh, bouncy. That should give them a nice lift.
Good timing. They needed that one.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his groove.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
And that one drops.
What you love about what MP just did, he runs into resistance, but keeps his cool, finds a way around it, and finishes through contact. That's excellent basketball.
With a 9-footer. And that one hits the back iron.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Here's Okoro. Middleton covering. Okoro, no good.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
That puts him in the lead. He's got 13.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Cleveland calls timeout. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely.
And so Middleton will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Garland runs point with Mitchell at the 2. Karis LeVert is out there with Okoro. And it's Allen in at the 5. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Here's Beasley. And that misses. That would have put him up. Cleveland has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Shoots off the step back. And it's MP with a rebound. And for the Bucks, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis using his size inside.
He did. I mean, MP understands how to read a defense, including how to spot overcommitments and getting it to open teammates.
Beasley against Mitchell. Allen, rebounded by Lopez. Lopez has got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Here's MP. Tries again. MP getting it done inside.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
The Cavs trailing. Garland for 3. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
LeVert passes to Mitchell, and he lobs it up. Oh, got a piece of it. Lopez with the steal. To the middle. Here's MP. MP staying focused. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Bucks.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor. I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Count the basket. And it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead.
I just love the ball movement.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. And the foul called on MP. That'll be a second foul of the game. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for LeVert. Holiday's checked in for Milwaukee. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by the Bucks.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
With contact, MP for 2.
Boy, how do you guard against this? MP just putting that defender on skates. That's not even right.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. They need this. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Very clever how he creates space against the bigger defender.
I tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
A nice shot by MP.
Unbelievable shooting down the stretch has them sitting pretty.
Cleveland now, time running out. Mitchell with the ball, now guarded by MP. Outside Garland, the three is up. Rebound by Middleton. Middleton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Knocked loose. Stolen by Mitchell. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. And it's off from three-point range. Well, Milwaukee's shooting has been excellent so far. Around 56%. Down low. Here's MP. That one falls. Nice speed that time from Holiday. MP's got 27.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Bucks.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
Just two tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And they're getting ready to notch their 33rd win of the year.
And this is an even matchup, 1-1 on the season series with 2 left to play.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
I think his steals tell the story. This guy was a disruptive force, and I don't think you can underestimate how important it is for a team to have someone in that role.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And I think that's the one thing every player is searching for, consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. To the inside. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Up top, Lopez. Just 3 to shoot. And the layup is good off the glass. And now it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
And they knew it wasn't going to be easy to win on the road, but they've controlled the pace on this one.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Middleton finds Antetokounmpo. Inside. And MP with a basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo. MP's got 31.
Yeah, P cooking right now. The defense has no answer.
And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everyone.
And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna do the whole bag of me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. Okay, I got power. I said, put in the hours.
The ability to command and execute, but darling, you.
Okay. Violent soon as I walked up in the entrance, black on black, my shades is all tinted. Blick, bling, blow, I got your ice squinted. Mommy chose up and left you with the quickness, huh? Your man's looking sour, he ain't got the power. Drip, drip, hit it with the shower. 50,000, I can flip it in an hour. My hoe looking chillin', expensive. Flex on flex, my friends is on fitness. Chunky checks, my bucks is all business. Brands on brands, it's offensive, huh? You ain't got the power. Eat 'em up, you can get devoured. It's a difference from a hero and a coward. Who are you? And when it dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna throw the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power.
Stay focused on your workout. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started. Yeah, we good. Let's go. Good J, MP. Hey, who got ball? Who got ball?
Let's get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! We over here, ready? Shut up! Shut up! Nice shot, MP.
get everyone over here and get started. Here's what we're going to do.
Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Y'all ready to lose?
Too strong. Come on, push it. Right here. Ball up.
Get your mind right.
You guys the ones who are going to be losing today.
Focus, focus.
Again.
Woo! Quiet now.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Yo, we got this. Don't worry.
Hey, hit me up.
There are so many changes to my team this year, and here to talk about those changes is John Smith, one of the producers of my team. Welcome to the show, John.
Hey, thank you so much. It's great to be here. It's great to finally talk about this.
Yes.
So seasons and my team are a lot different this year. Tell us more about them.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest change this year is that there's no more time wasted. It doesn't matter if you're playing my career, it doesn't matter if you're playing my team. All the XP you earn in either mode goes to the same season.
I actually love that because now you can decide how you want to play but get the prizes across.
The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Detroit Pistons here at Little Caesars. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. MP out there with Holiday, and it's Portis in at the center filling out the middle. And for the Pistons, guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Here we are, Clark, just about midway through the season, and the cream of the crop is starting to show itself.
You know, Kevin, this is where we get an idea of which teams are really kind of cruising into the playoffs, hitting their stride, if you will. On the other hand, there are some teams trying to kick it into a higher gear.
At the elbow, it's MP. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Cunningham against Holiday. Cunningham with it. He's a guy we see deliver on a nightly basis, averaging about 24.5 points a game. Inside, here's MP. Rebound, Detroit. Coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they made some spectacular plays in it right to the very end. Just couldn't get over the hump.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the foul. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
Here's MP. The rebound by Ivy.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Cunningham with it. Picked up by Portis. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Up 3 off the mark. The Bucks have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Here's MP. Missed inside.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on MP.
And defenses can't be too physical with Ivy because he's just so good at attracting the whistle.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustment.
Bucks trail by 11. Wiseman's out there with Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Ivy. Then it's Thompson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against Cleveland was phenomenal. He scored 31 points, and both from the foul line and the floor, he was making his shots out there. Incredible effort on his part, and we'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Giannis. It's hauled in by Stewart.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint. And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Well, Wiseman's passing game is a work in progress, but he's smart enough to spot the wide open man there.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Here's MP. Right through contact, MP.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Offensive rebound, Stewart. Misses the fadeaway inside.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
MP, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes.
Here's Milwaukee now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Down low. MP, no good. They get a hand on it, and stolen by MP.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Thompson passes to Bogdanovich. To the paint. And the dunk by Stewart.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich. The shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. And the Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
So Detroit going with an almost... So is Detroit in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. MP really making a difference here.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Here's who Adrian Griffin is starting the second half with. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Holiday out there with MP. And it's Portis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Boy, extra effort by Giannis, the multi-time MVP. He's just built a little different.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And when we talk about the league's elite defenders, Drew Holiday is certainly up there.
Yeah, that's for sure, Greg. I mean, I think it's a lot to do with how much pride he takes in playing defense. I mean, he's locked into shutting down whoever he's defending. He looks at it as a challenge, and I really appreciate and respect his hard-nosed approach.
Oh, and the playmaking of Ivy on full display.
Now here is Holiday. 7 points in the game. With the fadeaway. Good on the shot. Portis has got his second bucket.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Inside. Here's MP. Detroit with the rebound. Ivy's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
To the middle. Here's MP. Who's in? No stopping MP.
And one thing we know about MP, he loves to compete.
And the foul called on MP. guard spots filled by Cunningham and Ivy. Isaiah Stewart out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Duren in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Detroit right now. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo finds MP. Cunningham with some nice D.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Ivy with the bucket.
And using that quickness to maneuver around the paint that time. What a play from Ivy.
Here's Holiday. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. MP outside. Portis in the post. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Portis has got the lead up to 1 now for the Bucks. For Detroit, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. And here is Duren. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Giannis passes to MP. Here's Portis. Goes back up. He lays it in. And the Bucks lead by 1.
Excellent positioning by Portis, setting himself up to save that play.
Cunningham passes to Duren. That one, no good. Great D that time from Portis. Here's Giannis. Giannis with the muscle!
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of games.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stance for the Bucks?
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And a missed layup. Ivy kicks to Bogdanovich. Tries from 10. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Cunningham against MP. There's Portis. And a good offensive board against the bucket. Portis has got 6 here in this quarter.
And Portis is focused. Fantastic at fending off contact on the way up.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're behind by 7. 1:12 left to play in the final quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, MP.
He was everywhere at the defensive end, taking the ball away and making it look easy when he did it. Just terribly frustrating to the opponent and made them look foolish a number of times.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, the head coach of the Pistons talked to his team during the break. Now, he told his guys they can do this. In the huddle, he said, we've been here before and come back. So we know we can do this. We just have to believe. Inspiring words. We'll see if they live up to them. Guys?
Thank you, David. To the paint. Detroit with the rebound.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Ivy passes to Cunningham. Will it go? The shot by Ivy, no good. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Inside. Off with the layup.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're in front by 4. 17 seconds left in the game. Just a tiny lead for them.
And a chance to make it a little bigger right here.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5.
You know, in the case of Drew Holiday, having 2 brothers in the league, I think probably has added motivation for him to excel.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he'd be able to go up and knock those down.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Bogdanovich. Cunningham up top, guarded by Holiday. Bogdanovich, Duran, it's good!
Tremendous hustle, working hard for that bucket.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're leading by 4. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Here comes the ball, Detroit. Hit the Piston dancer.
6 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. Doesn't go that time. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna do the whole bag at me, oh yeah, I know I got power. I got power. I got power. I said, put in the hours. And when they dropping off all that drip for free, you know you got power. And when they tryna do the whole bag at me.
Now, I know fans are excited to get into my team, start collecting their favorite cards, but one of the biggest changes this year is the player market. How is this going to change my team?
I mean, the player market is a foundational change to my team. Almost every player card in the game will be listed in the player market. Previous years, you go in and you hear, hey, there's a new LeBron card. You have to go into the pack market, find out where he is, find out which set he's in. Now, there is a direct way to get your favorite player with a set price.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some Let's check out Milwaukee's starting lineup. Giannis and Portis work together inside. MP is out there with Drew Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. And for Detroit, Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Jalen Duran out there with Isaiah Stewart, and it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. We're about halfway through the regular season here, Grant. We've had some surprising teams and players.
Yeah, you know, every season we have at least one team that exceeds expectations and one that kind of lets us all down. What I love the most is seeing breakout players that take this league by storm.
Here's Holiday. The Pistons getting their last shot to go, and he makes it.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. For Kate Cunningham, his sophomore season proved to be very challenging.
Yes, it was, B.A. Going down with a season-ending injury just as he was reaching a new level. But young guys, they bounce back. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
And the shot goes in.
You have to like the composure that MP had to get that finish inside.
And here's Detroit, defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was just a challenging game for them. They executed well, but just not well enough to put themselves over the top.
I think they had some key takeaways from that one. Things they did well and things they can improve upon.
And the Bucks with the possession here after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's MP. Hits the jump hook. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Gotta bring more muscle than this to stop MP. He's a fighter on the way up.
Stolen by MP. Pass to Middleton. Antetokounmpo outside. Holiday finds MP. Oh, they get a hand on it.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. Cunningham against Holiday. Here's Duran. Here's Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
We don't talk about it a lot, but Bogdanovic has the size to be effective around the rim.
Here's MP. The Pistons clear it.
Tremendous defensive effort. Saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Here's MP. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday. MP's got 8.
Defense couldn't disrupt MP. That man competes.
Well, Greg, given the proud history of the Pistons, the teens were an especially rough. Antetokounmpo, left side. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
Yeah, what a sweet move from Giannis. Just breaking down the defense there.
The Pistons leading. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duran. Then there's Ivy, then it's Thompson, and it's Bogdanovic in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Stewart, the pass to Duran. Shot clock at 6. Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. Goes back up. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
MP no good. The Pistons have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Antetokounmpo against Ivy. Thompson outside. Pass to Duran. Fires the 3. Thompson's shot is off.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
And that one's good. Middleton.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Now Stewart. Back to Ivy. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Stewart.
Wow, Stewart goes up and comes down hard, not allowing for any interference on the alley-oop.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Pistons was simply terrific. He had 14 points and at the other end of the floor. He's a thief. He was effective in that game, finding ways to be useful out there. Back to you guys.
That's good stuff, Allie. He really made his presence felt in that one, doing some heavy lifting.
And I think he'll try and repeat that performance tonight.
And I'm sure Coach is hoping for that as well, but every night's different. Who knows, maybe someone else will have to step up this time.
Bagley's checked in for Detroit. Harris comes in for Bogdanovic. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Holiday. To the middle. Here's MP. Muscling it home. MP.
attacking the heart of this defense. That's 8 straight points inside. His 4th foul already, and we're not even at halftime. He'll likely limit his minutes the rest of the way.
Well, Smitty, we're used to it. And so it's Detroit closing out.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Your Pistons 45, the Bucks 38. Fans, your Pistons dance team.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to... He's checked in for Ivy. MP's checked in for the Bucks. On the floor for Milwaukee, the heavyweights for this team, Middleton and Giannis at forward. MP is out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Portis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Stewart. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Bucks trail. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Cade Cunningham picks that one up. You know, Grant, looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, they play in a sports-crazed state in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin definitely loves their football, but Milwaukee also goes hard for their Bucks, which is a big reason for their recent success, BA.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Antetokounmpo outside. MP inside, defended by Thompson. Here's Middleton. He's got 10. Thompson with a steal. Ooh, poked away. And the foul called on MP. That'll be foul number 5 on him.
Just a little too aggressive. His 5th foul of the night. Expect them to go right at him to try to pick up number 6.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. Cunningham finds Thompson. They get it back. Here's Duran. Good work defensively by Lopez. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. 9-point game. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Stewart. For Detroit, they've gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
I like to see Bogdanovich showing off his handles. Makes the defense think twice if they get to it.
Look at Giannis go up and get it.
Impressive how in sync Giannis is with his